If you're in construction or you've got a trades business and you want more customers, you need more work, this video is going to be completely open, honest and brutal on what you really need to do. Because if you need work, your priority every single day should be on getting the work. And where people go wrong with this is how much time that's actually going to take. Like how much effort you're actually going to have to put in to getting your name out there and actually getting work. So if you're sub £1 million a year company, you're still on the hunt for work all the time, you've really got to be focused every single day on getting work, which is going to come from people. Every single job comes from people. So the more people that know you, the more people that know what you do, the more people that can buy from you. And you want to look at a number of out of 100 people that you speak to, one of those will turn into a client. If you base it on that, you might do better than that. You might get 3 jobs out of 100. But if you base it on that, you're setting yourself up to fucking win. And this is what people won't tell you. The amount of volume it's going to require at the start of getting your name out there and actually just fucking speaking to people. The old school art of rolling your sleeves up and getting known, you need to be known as fuck. If you haven't got enough work, it's because enough people don't know you yet. So you have to be known. And obviously you can leverage social media. You can speak to 30, 40 people at a time, even with a small following. You do not need a massive following online. You don't need fucking a page with 100,000 followers to get work. You need a few hundred people in your local community, wherever you're based, who know you, know of you, and can connect you to other people and start talking about your work and your company that you do. So the first 4 hours of your day, or at least 4 hours of a day, you need to be focused on work. Now, if you're working on site every day as well still, when you've got to come home and do that, sorry, that's the fucking realities of running a business. If you're not willing to do that, you're in the wrong game. You shouldn't be in fucking business, and this is the truth. So it's either got to be first thing in the morning, or it's got to be when you come home. You've got to dedicate all of your time, at least, a 4-hour block of time of either being in front of people, introducing yourself to architects, introducing yourself to potential clients, doing content on social media, getting your brand out there, spending time on your website and, being visible so when people Google you, you can be fucking found. You've then got to have SEO and all sorts of other stuff so people can actually find you when they search in Google keywords and certain phrases, what they're looking for. Your focus, without a doubt, has to be around 4 hours a day of actually building your brand and getting your name out there. So it means little things as well. Your board has got to be outside every single job that you do. You want to be flyering every single job around the area. So if you're doing an extension, for example, on someone's house, you want to be doing a nice leaflet through everyone's door down that street and saying, look, we're doing a job on so-and-so's house. If you need anything, let us know. All the little jobs. You need a very good, decent board on the front. You need a decent t-shirt at all times with your logo on and what your company does. You have got to be ramming it down people's faces about who you are and what you do. If you don't do that, you will not get enough work. And this is just the realities of it when you get started. As you grow and develop into a business, you run into other problems. But actually just getting fucking work, you just got to be on it every day. Every single day you've got to be on it. You've got to be speaking to people. Even going to some bullshit networking events, which look, the rate's not going to be great, but if you can sit down in front of 30 people a week and actually talk about your company, talk about what you do, that's 30 people that know you that didn't know you before that. So is it the best use of your time when you're a bigger business and you're up and running and you've got a lot more bigger problems? No. But when you're starting and you need work, or you're in a lull of work and you need more inquiries coming in, you've got to do what it takes. You've got to do what it takes. So any opportunity that you can speak in front of a group of people, there will be locally 2 or 3 events, networking events, breakfast events, fucking whatever, that you can go to and talk about your company. You do a 5-minute pitch and you actually just meet people. People know people. Now, are you going to go there and meet a load of knobheads as well? Yes, 100%. Are there going to be other people there that wind you up and they're trying to sell some shit? Yes, 100%. But is there a potential to meet one client who needs something doing, or they know someone that needs something doing? Yes. So you're giving yourself the best chances all the time, and this is what you've got to weigh up as a business owner. What is best use of your time? Because I know that I speak to a lot of people, they're working a day, they're coming back and they're scratching their head going, oh, I haven't got enough leads, I haven't got enough inquiries. And it's like, well, what are you actually fucking doing about it? What are you actually doing? What steps are you actually fucking taking? Have you set up a Facebook fucking account? Have you set up an Instagram account? Have you set up a LinkedIn profile where you can connect with people, message people, post content about the jobs you're doing? And most of the time people say, no, I'm not doing that. So you've got to get busy doing the right fucking things. You have to be in front of people all the time. You don't need to reinvent the wheel, you don't need to be an expert at it, you just need to fucking start. And if you're a business owner, you own a business, surely you can talk about your company and just tell people what you do and how you do it and, you know, what you're about. You're not asking to do a presentation, you're not asking to do anything fucking massive. You're just being you, who you fucking are, and getting your name out there and your brand out there. And obviously the more work that you do, you must get reviews, get testimonials, get videos if you can of people saying how good you were, how well the job went, get pictures before and after. Ram it down people's fucking faces on all the social media platforms you've got. Most of this stuff is free to do. It's all free to do. So the only reason you wouldn't do it is because, one, I don't know, something's going on that you don't feel confident enough to do it. So you've got to fucking work on that. Because again, if you're in business, you've got to be the fucking face of your company. If you're not the face of your company, who the fuck is going to do that for you? You have to be a fucking face for your company and your brand. And get the inquiries coming in. Because I guarantee you one thing. Sitting there, thinking about leads coming in, they're never going to come in. They're never ever going to come in. Customers are not going to fucking fall on your lap and give you jobs. It doesn't fucking happen. So you have to get out there and rattle some doors to open the fucking doors and get inquiries coming in, because inquiries turns into quotes, quotes turn into jobs. So if you set your goal of being in front of 100 people a week, you might have an Instagram following when you can do a post and 30 people see it. Okay, 30 done. Okay, 30 people have looked and seen what you do, what you're about. You might go to a networking event, there's 30 people there, 30 people ticked off, 30 people have seen, heard from you, know what you do. Leaflets around the jobs that you do 30 of them in a week, that's 100 people a week. There's 100 chances there of someone raising their hands and going, I need something doing. And obviously when you're smaller or when you need work, you might have to take jobs that you might not necessarily want to do, but you need to get them because you need to get cash flowing and money coming in the till, and it will lead to a bigger job, a better job, but you can get the review, you can get the testimonial, you can get goodwill in the marketplace and just getting the ball rolling. So this is what you need to do. This is the realities of it. Listen back to what I fucking said in this video. Don't overcomplicate it, don't think about it, just fucking do it. The quicker you get to execution and just doing what I fucking say to you, the quicker you will get more inquiries into the business, and the quicker you'll be doing quotes, the quicker you can get a yes. You can only get a yes once you've done quotes. That's it. Do not overcomplicate it. Don't even fucking worry about delivering the job at this stage. You just need to get to the point of getting the inquiries in and getting the quotes back out. That is it. That is it for today. Peace.